During the NFC project, you need to partner with a lot of parties. First of all, you need to work with service providers like banks, transport authorities, or access control firms. Second of all, you need enabling firms that will help you to provide the platform, like SIM vendors, software and hardware developers, trusted service manager parties, handset vendors. You have to work with these kind of companies. We have been working on NFC technology for several years. We already did 2 successful pilots. We learned a lot of things from these pilots, and the most important thing that we learned from the pilot is, in order to deploy a commercial solution, you need to tie all ends. And in order to tie all ends, you need to provide an end-to-end solution to service providers, which they can do one-stop shopping. First of all, you need to set the objectives and the requirements of the stakeholders in the ecosystem. Once you set them correctly, it will be easier to deploy your project. You have to keep in mind that NFC is still developing. You can also say that it's an R&D project. So you have to be ready to redoing things and face a lot of difficulties. So you don't have to give up, and you have to continue investing on NFC and try to find the solutions. You also have to keep in mind that you will be working with service providers different than your business, so you have to understand their requirements clearly so that the expectations of the stakeholders also met. This is very critical when you are working for a commercial product. Our strategy was to showcase each application from one area. We select our strategic partner and make a pilot with them. After making the pilot, we start working with the companies who are interested in launching similar services. For the payment side, we meet with each bank and explain our platform and product to banks, and show them that we can help them to launch their contactless payment products. The biggest challenge is creating a balance between security and ease of use. Since the payments are concerned, security is the most important aspect. When we go to research, people like the convenience of mobile wallet concept, but the next thing they ask is, what happens if my phone is lost or stolen? So they start asking for precautions, like mobile wallet PIN, using a PIN for each card transactions, alert services in order to inform them if something happens to their mobile wallet. So you have to provide these kind of services to consumers. They will be enabled to use mobile wallet PINs, or they can use they can use PIN each time when they use their mobile wallet. But once people are convinced that the mobile wallet is secure, they might be choosing ease of use against security. So my recommendation is making these kind of precautions optional and let consumers to decide on to use it or not.